I'm tired of hearing the black community complain about the unfairness that happens to them by white people. I'm not going to say if you want the unfairness to stop, because I'm not delusional. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say it'll stop if you stop harming each other. It won't. It probably won't stop. But whatever you have to say about what other people do to our community is not valid until you focus on what you do to each other. There's no point in getting online talking about, and if it was a white person, then this would have, not happened. And then, we know what this country is founded on: racism. This is not a secret. This is not your land. If you want help, if you're always online screaming for help, and don't say you're not doing that, because you are doing that. Instead of trying to work together and create our own stuff, you're always complaining about companies that ostracize you and what, you don't get that other people get. This is not a situation where you were adopted into a family. You weren't adopted into America. You were sold here. Bad business deal. Now that you are property, I know you don't like these words. You expect to take part ownership of the business that you were sold to? I think there's loopholes. I think that there are people who are black. We've seen it. We see it. Who can become successful in this country. I do think there's always a cap on it. There's a cap on how successful you can become and all that stuff. You're asking for things that you're not entitled to. And I'm not saying that you're undeserving. Like, please, nobody comment and say weird stuff under the post. And then you get online and hey, white people are jealous of us and they're pale. They're pale and they're weak. And they need us. And they learn everything. Suppose this is true. I'm not going to agree nor disagree. Because I'm on some different shit. You can call me a coon, you can call me whatever. I don't care if you understand what the type of shit I'm on, okay? I'm on some higher vibrational shit where everybody matters, right? So I'm never going to look at somebody for the color of their skin and say they don't matter. I understand that there are racist people out here and it's unfortunate and I don't have to talk to them and I don't have to like them and I don't have to accept their behavior, but I'm never going to just ostracize somebody because the color of their skin. Especially because I'm usually around black people and them the motherfuckers who hurt me, if anything. I'm not saying they just walk around hurting me all day. I'm saying if I've ever been hurt, it's been around black people because that's what I am and that's what I be around. I'm not hateful. I'm not, no, I don't do it. Y'all love to troll black women when we get online and complain about black men. You love to troll each other and say, who hurt you? Well, who the fuck white just really been hurting you? Who been really hurting you? I understand, like we cannot use healing and we need to move past this and for everything when we want to shut each other's opinions down. But for the biggest fucking topic that is just obvious in everybody's face, we cannot let go of, the fact that I'm not saying let go of slavery. That would be a slap in the face to say. I'm not saying let that go. Use it as ammunition, because you expect women in relationships who get knocked upside their head, cheated on, ridiculed, embarrassed, beat down by the women in the family to protect that nigga, the mother-in-law harassing her. You expect her to move on and have a nigga baby, be a baby mama and move on and not worry about that nigga no more because she just jealous because he moved on with another. You expect her to let all that shit go. But you can't let go of something that you weren't even present for. It don't matter how much evil I see white people do. I'm not going to do it because I see black people doing some evil. I see Indian people doing some evil. I see some Asian people out here doing some evil. We all do evil. And given the opportunity, you might do some evil too. Just whoever you are watching me. I don't give a fuck what color your skin is. You have the capabilities of doing something evil. I don't care about your gender. I don't care about... We all have it. And if society is pushing you since the beginning of time to believe that you are better than another group of people, That's unfortunate, and you need to get unbrainwashed. But what do you expect them to do? They're coming out the womb thinking they're superior because of things that people generations before us, before we were even thought of, did. If you believe in reincarnation, maybe, some of the souls are walking this earth right now. I don't know. We don't know because we're not God. But I'm not going to pretend to be God. I'm not going to pretend to be somebody. I'm not God. I'm just Kiana. I'm just Kiana. And there's no way Kiana is going to walk down a sidewalk and not help somebody because they don't have the same fucking skin color as me. It's weird. Black people love to, when you hear somebody say, oh, they're a coon. I'll be that coon then. I'll be a coon. Okay? All lives matter. Suppose it's true. You're begging people for stuff and you calling them weak, white, and frail. I just don't think it's a good plan. And complaining that you are overlooked because the color of your skin. It would only make sense to me that you focus on not doing it to each other. Don't do it to each other. Don't ignore each other. Don't abuse each other. Don't talk shit about each other. Don't treat each other like shit. Because I try to be clean before I accuse somebody else of something. None of us are clean, right? But even like in raising my children, when they come to me and say, Mommy, Jariah did this, Karaya did this, Karaya did this, Jariah did that. When they come to me and they say, I'm looking at them and I say, well, what did you do? That's always my first question. What did you do? Well, I did do this. There's your answer. Get out my face. There's your answer. Get out my face. Get out these people's face. Stop making videos if you're not going to treat each other nicely. If you want to keep separating each other by the color of our skin, we could talk about where it derived from all day. Slavery and the brown paper. You talk too much about that. We got to fix it now. And I'm going to put this at the end because I'm going to put this, when I talk about the black community, I'm going to say it because I'm seeing it. And I'm going to use a specific example. Y'all picking on that boy Shamar. You know he's special. You know it. You can see it. You can see it. His little boyfriend, you can't see it. But clearly, you was with him. I don't care if you're an opportunist or nothing. And then even that, y'all see it. I don't even know how this stuff comes up on my feed. Is it Alvo? He's online, just his teeth yellow. He don't brush that. And he humpback crooked. And I'm sorry to break it to you, Alvo, but I think you're slow too. We have to stop. We have to stop.